How did dozens of children end up living with HIV after receiving a treatment at government hospital in Karachi? And now why is an independent inquiry being demanded? At the center of this case, Kulsum Bai Walika Hospital in Karachi's site area and distributing allegation involving the reuse of syringes. Reports of HIV infections among children treated at the hospital emerged late last year. The Sindh High Court later sought detailed report from the Provincial Health Secretary and Police Chief over allegation of contaminated syringes, reuse, and medical negligence. The numbers have continued to change as Ukraine expanded in July. Sindh Labour Minister Saeed Ghani confirmed 78 infected children, while the government said that infected children were receiving treatment. But here is the other crucial question: who is responsible? A federal inquiry reportedly identified repeated syringe reuse as cause and recommended in an independent inquiry and legal action against those found responsible. The Sindh High Court has been examining demand for a transparent and independent investigation, accountability treatment for affected children, and compensation for victims. So this case is no longer only about how the children contracted to HIV. It is about whether the investigation will establish exactly what happened, who was responsible, and whether those responsible will face consequences.
Pakistan narrowly avoids a nationwide petrol crisis. Just hours before petrol pumps were expected to shut across the country, the government has stepped in, raising petroleum dealers' margin to Rs 9.98 per litre and effectively averting the strike. But there is a catch. The government's Economic Coordination Committee has approved 1.34 rupees per litre increase in the dealer's margin on both petrol and high-speed diesel. The margin has gone up from 8.64 to 9.98 rupees per litre, which is a 15.5% increase. So for now, petrol pumps will remain open. But the story does not end there. The additional margin is ultimately built into the price consumers pay at the pump. According to the estimates, the increase could put an additional 26 billion rupees burden on the consumers every year if the current fuel consumption levels remain unchanged, and the dealers are still not completely satisfied. The main demand was an 8% margin linked to the retail price rather than a fixed amount per litre should be increased. That demand has not been accepted. Meanwhile, the government is also dealing with another major issue, the shift towards daily fuel price revisions, which dealers have opposed. So Pakistan has avoided a petrol pump shutdown, but motorists may still feel the impact. The revised margin is expected to take effect from the September 1st. And now the big question is, will keeping petrol pump open come at the higher cost for the consumer?